Anyway, on to stage 3. Stage 3 is kind of iffy. It's not usually that bad actually, but it's just sort of a little bit... Oh, and am I really gonna be... No, I'm not really gonna be one power short. Excellent! Okay, first section here. It's easier if you don't go for the red fairies, but if you're short on power, then by all means go for the red fairies. But it's easier if you can go from the other side, so try to do that. This bit's not really hard once you've sort of learned it a little bit, and you realize that you can actually take your time in streaming the blue bullets there, I guess. This attack is memorization, so there's not really anything to say about that. And then this is usually not too bad, just be careful of particular fast-moving bullets like that. I never fail this. I am actually really shocked at that, because I don't fail that attack. Whatever. Yugi has her, like, mid-boss spell card here. It is basically memorization, so just sort of memorize it, I guess. I haven't really directly tried to memorize this, it's just sort of happened. Like, I've played it, I guess I played it often enough that I sort of know now, and I just skipped over all of that text because I am a rebel like that, I don't know. Basically it's all, hey, why not have a drinking trip with me right now, and Reimu's like, I don't want to drink. Which is surprising considering it's Reimu, but still. This here, you really want to be a little bit more in the center. It's a tricky section, but if you are central you can usually get away with it just like that. Still sort of gutted at that death actually, because I never died to that attack, but it just sort of threw me something there, I don't know. Anyway, Yugi! Yay! Apparently Suika knows Yugi. Obviously, because Yugi, if you haven't really noticed, is an Oni. Me, it's me, yeah. Apparently she is actually physically talking through the orbs here. I guess that makes sense because of other stuff, but... that drunken voice. Yes, indeed, it is Suika, and Yugi's doing some weird sort of dance in the, like, sprite thing here. It's kinda funky. But yeah, Human Shrine Maiden, Reimu's just pissed this entire time, that's awesome. Yeah, it's not actually Suika that you're talking to right now. So yeah, the voices coming from the jewels and whatnot. Oni 2, yep. For divas, this is Hoshiguma, I guess, Yugi. I don't know, I don't pronounce Japanese names very well, so whatever. Obviously can't climb mountains, not trying to attack anything. Why would Yugi do that? Because Yugi just wants to drink and fight people that are down in the underground. Yep. So that's pretty much it. Yugi, again, is probably one of the easier stage 3 bosses in the series. However, her non-spells are very tricky. At least I find them very tricky. They're very overwhelming until you sort of know a generic type of pattern-like object for them, which I am not really executing very well right now, I must admit, but good enough. Good enough. First spell card, literally the easiest spell card of the game. It should never technically be failed. I think the only reason I failed this before is because I've tried to time it out. And, well, it's not actually that hard to time out either once you get past the first wave, but whatever. Very straightforward. This, on the other hand, not quite so straightforward. I have never really been any good at this, and I just don't see how it's supposed to be possible. But because of the lasers, yeah, this shot type is very good at just dealing with it very quickly. This attack is very fun, but I suck at it for some reason. Like, I've only captured it once in my last, like, 15 or something attempts, and I don't know why, because it isn't actually that hard, so long as you're paying enough attention. See? Not that hard. This, on the other hand, well, it's an upgraded version of that mid-boss attack that I died to, so in theory I should probably die to this one as well, but I apparently don't, because that's how logic works. I don't die to the harder one, I just die to the easier one. And then final non-spell, sort of clippy, but not usually too bad. That was kind of lucky though. Sort of just scraping through that. Usually a little bit better at this, but it doesn't matter too much because this should be enough to finish it right there and we don't have to worry. So yeah, we're at max power going into stage 4. I've only died once, which is fine. I would have liked to have not died at that one non-spell, especially because that cost me a life piece. Yeah, spoilers, you needed to have both of those non-spells captured to get the life piece there. But oh well, it's only one life piece I've lost so far, and only one life. It's going good. Going good. Yeah, so basically the Onis have got the underworld. Does that mean there are more in the series? Of course there should be. There should be 4 of them, but there's only 2 so far. I have no idea if we're ever going to get any more Onis coming up, but whatever. Evil spirits and stuff have shown up, and... oh, Suika. Yeah, evil spirits and things like that. Something bad is indeed going to happen, and that's why we've come down into the underground. Yeah. So yeah, that's because nobody's given one, obviously. Yeah. Because can't act in secret, blah 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 blah. Yeah. We don't know where to go. And yet we somehow get told that we have to go to the Palace of Earth Spirits. So that's exactly where we're going, and now we get to probably my favourite song in this whole game. Heartfelt Fancy is amazing, however the stage it plays in is freaking terrible. This is a very, very hard stage. There is no doubting that. This first bit doesn't always work for me. I don't know why. It's supposed to be simple alternation like it was this time, but sometimes it just doesn't work. I think the wisps kind of just shoot sometimes when I'm moving, and it sucks. But whatever. Tricky section here, just try and actively move through the stuff when you have to, and then stop firing for this because you want to stand a chance of being able to get through this. That was extremely close, but whatever, it worked. Kill these guys off if you can, and auto bomb! This attack is pretty ridiculous at the best of times, and Suika's bomb is very, very good at clearing it out, so I don't even care to try and do that properly. In fact, it's almost impossible with this shot type to do it properly, because, yeah, it doesn't always work. Like, this shot type just doesn't have enough power because of the fact of the enemy, the wisps that are there. My options just kind of go and try and shoot them instead. And then we get to this dreadful, dreadful section. This is terrible, terrible all around. It's supposed to be streaming, and I kind of see it. It's just very, very, very hard streaming. And it's made hard because there are like an extra set of bullets compared to what there is on the other difficulties. So it pretty well sucks. And then you get this, which is impossible if you don't do it right to start with. And that's fine. Probably shouldn't have attacked there. I was like way too quick on the trigger. That's a bomb wasted right there. Whatever. I think I'll probably still live. Maybe. I'll live for a while anyway. And then this, I really, really need to capture this now, but I don't know if I can. It's like memorization, and I don't always get it right, but this time I have. Okay, that was a terrible stage 4, but I didn't die, so there is that to it. Let's just let the music play for a little bit whilst we look at the text here. The background... Okay, the backgrounds are usually sort of a little bit weaker in this game than in most of them, but this background I find really, really nice. You know, the way the stained glass windows and stuff there, and... well, it's like stained glass windows on the floor. It's kind of nice. The mansion of the most hated person. Oh dear. Bad personality? Not exactly. There's a thing of that, and there is the weird, like, thing. There's a nice little distortion effect around her here. And yes, the pet has caused some trouble. That's not very nice, Reimu. Especially when she's smiling like that as well. This is why I hate her. Because she's just so nasty. Yeah, exactly. You tell her, Satori. Yeah, spoiler, she's Satori. And she is actually a Satori. But yeah, obviously no good reason. Yeah, Oni Hot Springs burglary. We weren't looking at that. And Yeah, this is Satori Komeji. She is a Satori, and that basically means she reads hearts using the third eye there. So she's a mind reader, a psychic even, I guess. Yeah, Master of the Earth Spirits. Her song is creepy, her fight is terrifying. Probably, to me, the hardest Stage 4 fight in all of Touhou so far. And that doesn't matter what shot type I'm using, she's terrible with everyone. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this game is the last one so far that has the gimmick of every shot type has a different fight sort of thing. Well, good luck. Yeah, okay, so let's... Yeah, they're talking to... There's an Oni above ground, blah 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 blah. Yep, can't tell what they're thinking, blah 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 blah. Too late for that one. The Oni will be satisfied, da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. No, it won't change. That face is way too smug. Whatever. Yes. So let's just go. She is not really the mastermind. Who cares? Let's get her anyway. Yeah. I'm just reading text because I feel like it. There's nothing else to say anymore. I've got this thing down and it just... Yeah. Let's just fight. Her non-spell's freaking terrifying. First one's not actually that bad, so long as you sit in the center right here. It's not that bad, except I panicked because I didn't think I moved properly, but oh well. Terrifying hypnotism, technically not that bad, but it is sort of a bit tricky to do. I tend to find the best way of doing it is sort of like this, although I usually like to go a complete wave around it. This probably doesn't work as well with Reimu A because of the way the shot type goes, but it works well enough with this shot type for me to capture the card, which I never ever ever thought I was going to capture before, so yay to that. This non-spell is the really terrifying one. This is just ridiculous, man, and if you don't move exactly right, you are completely and utterly screwed, which is exactly why I go ahead and do it. So yeah, now we start getting into the gimmick set. That's the 3 attacks with everybody fights. Now we're gonna fight stuff from Suika, who technically didn't really have very much. I guess she had shoot the bullet, but yeah, this attack is annoying as all hell. It should be easy because it's kind of just like what was it? Fader from I think it's Fader. Reimu's second spell in Imperishable Night is similar in idea to that, but it's just really, really annoying. I have captured it a few times, but it is just massively hard. Pandemonium, a little bit different from the Pandemonium that you fight in Shoot the Bullet, which I've never actually fought because I've never played like Suika. I never played far enough into Shoot the Bullet because I hate it, and I was probably dead there, so whatever. I can capture this card, but it is very hard to do, so yeah, just try not to stay at the bottom. And now I'm gonna have to bomb this because I don't have enough power to capture it. I used to be okay at this card, and then something happened, and now I'm not okay at this card. I have no idea why. Like, I still follow the same strategy as I used to, so I don't know, like, something sort of changed with it, but I guess it just gets annoyingly dense, and I actually don't know. I'm just gonna bomb this because I can't get through with that. Yeah, it's a very dangerous card to say the least. And now I have no power left, so I should at least clear this without dying, thankfully. But now I have a lot of lives though. Wow. I've only died once so far, haven't I? Anyway, yeah, humans so strong, blah blah blah. Unfortunately not a very great Satori fight because I can capture those cards, but I didn't really have enough power for it, so whatever. Yeah, my moves, it'd be nice if you remember them. Yeah, down market at the strongest and stuff. Satori never remembers the stuff exactly, but then again, Reimu technically didn't fight like Pandemonium and stuff anyway, so whatever. Yeah. Remembering stronger ones? I don't think so. Tell her whatever, blah blah blah. That's not gonna work. Yeah, Geyser, evil spirits, pets in charge, courtyard, everything, yeah. Let's go for stage frigging 5. Oh boy, this is gonna be terrible. Really, really terrible.